Buenos noches. Greetings. I'm Nina.
I'm Mo.
And this is JustCuz. And
this is episode 10.
11.
Right? No, we did 10 already?
Yeah, I posted 10 today.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch 10. But this is 11.
And isn't 11 like a lucky number for you?
And it's 11:11. It just
Wow. Look at us, magical.
I love that for us. Alright.
So, would you like to start with the toast to 11 episodes at 11:11, or you want to take a shot? Shot
that would be more like our style.
That's true. Let's not start acting brand new. How was your week?
My week was quick. I'm sick of doing these weeks though. Like, same thing every week after week after week. So I let the excitement and the fulfillment in.
I like that for you. That sounds
How
good.
was your week?
I feel like it was fast as well. Nothing really to report, I would say, but I've just been in a really nice space.
You've gone to the gym consistently.
I've gone to the gym consistently.
I love that for you.
I'm on my protein princess John right now. I'm trying not to.
Are you still doing that?
Bro, today, chef's kiss, salmon, scrambled eggs, air fryer roasted sweet potatoes.
I was about to make
avocado with a little bit of everything bagel seasoning on top. Say what?
You love our avocado.
Delicious. I will fuck the avocado up. But avocado shelf life is so crazy because it'll be like hard as hell at the grocery store, and then you bring it home for one day, and it's like you have to eat it immediately. I don't like that.
You gotta take the pit out, they said.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I just been throwing them in the fridge and hoping for the best.
Yeah, if you take the pit out, it saves you.
Where do you learn all these things?
TikTok.
TikTok is. You think TikTok is the new like YouTube? Because remember, people would like go off on these like YouTube wormholes and swear they were experts on stuff.
Yeah, I can see that, but I appreciate TikTok giving everything you need in a very short amount of time. Gets to the point.
Yeah, that's kind of fucking up our attention span, and we don't like long form content at all. I still enjoy long form content if it's interesting.
I don't really care for like series because it's too long.
Ooh, I like the series. I like how they're doing movies now in like a series format. Like a lot of the Marvel shows, like instead of coming out with a movie, it'll just be like a series with like 7 episodes. I like that because you're telling like the full story.
Yeah.
And not trying to wrap everything up in an hour and 30.
Never watched a Marvel, so we're just different.
That's okay.
It's so funny how I was telling Aubrey like different black people have like different genres, but we all listen to like black music, or we all listen to rap, or we all listen to R&B, but we all listen to completely different
types.
Yeah.
It's like we're so different but all the same. There's like these like fundamental things that we all like connect back to. This
Our
is where we
core,
relate to.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fire. All right, so I want to talk about something. I was on my people's close friends. I was on somebody's close friends, and they were basically telling the story of like what this guy was doing. Like he was going to the extreme and to basically get her attention. So I wanted to know, what is the most extreme thing someone has done to get your attention? What's the most extreme thing you've done to get someone's attention?
I think reaching out to me via my work email when you're blocked.
That's pretty extreme.
That was very extreme,
Yeah.
and it was very like appreciated at the same time.
So then you want the extreme. See, there's a fine line between stalker and like romance.
I've had some extreme that I didn't want, but that particular extreme made me smile. But
nice.
Sometimes it's cute. Sometimes it's like, all right, now what's the furthest you will go?
Right. Have you done anything extreme trying to get somebody's attention?
I don't know. I'll get back to you. I'm pretty sure I have. I don't know, because my extreme definition isn't.
Define extreme.
What is extreme? What is too far?
Right. I don't think anyone has done anything extreme. Well, maybe. So I had one situation where this person called me and they were like crying on the phone, and they were like saying that they were gonna like shoot themselves.
Oh yeah.
So I'm on the phone and I'm like crying, like I went to my parents, like, Mommy, what did you do? Like, so then they had to talk her off the ledge. So it was just, I don't know if that was just a lot. Maybe it was intentional, maybe they were like really going through something, but that was like traumatic for me.
I've done a lot. Now that you say that, like, yeah.
I had another situation with this guy. We've never talked in that way. I've never shown interest in that way. I've never flirted with this person. Like, it's always been on some like homie type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And one day he just literally texted me every 2 minutes for like a full 24 hours. And like got to the point where he was like saying things that were threatening. Like he was like, I'm gonna come like kidnap you. Like it was like a lot. To the point where I told my dad, and my dad ended up like calling him. I think that's been something really it's been beautiful, but it's been hindering that like I felt like I could always call my dad for stuff. So it's like almost I just kind of live off of knowing that like my dad got this.
Tell my daddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my daddy, but I don't think I like that.
But I never take any of those things serious, and that's my problem. But yeah, that's why
those are serious things.
I be thinking you playing. I be thinking everybody play.
Cause you don't take nothing seriously.
Should we? Is anything real?
Maybe not, but in the moment it's serious.
On the grand scheme of things, how much of a difference is it gonna make?
I mean,
like, if we look at the whole world.
I think that's kind of where I am now as an adult, but as like a 17, 18, 19, 20-year-old, like this is, I don't know what to do. Their life is in my hands.
That's so sweet and precious though, that like, you had time to care. I like that you had time to care.
I don't like that I had time to care because it's like, why am I attracting all these people that are broken? I don't want to fix them.
Maybe you're not attracting them. Maybe they see the light in you and they need it.
And you're going to go towards the light.
And you're just so nice.
Oh, I love that. Thank you for always flipping it and making it sound good. A saleswoman, slicker than a can of oil. Love it.
I like that.
What is our post of the week?
Our post of the week is Finesse 2 Times that I just recently discovered, and I just put you on.
You've been on him heavy for the past week, so it's so funny that he's our post of the week.
And look, see how? Full circle. So, Finesse 2 Times said that him and Erica Banks broke up because she wouldn't wake up and just cater to him. And she, basically, to sum it up, that's what I heard. And I feel him.
My initial reaction was like, who do you think you are? But like when I sat down, like, Janine, who do you think you are? You do those things.
Yeah, I mean, it's expected, but yeah, it just depends on to what extent, like.
And it's situational.
Yeah, and she just said, like, I just wasn't the girl for him, and that's okay. Because there is someone that's going to be exactly what he wants them to be, and it's okay if she doesn't want to be that.
Yeah, and it's funny because last week we were talking about like expectations, or it might have been the Am I the Problem? I don't remember, but it was like, who do you think comes into the situation? Oh, that was our live. Who do you think comes into the situation with higher expectations? And it's just interesting to see what people's expectations are. Because I am a very much a my man, I'm a cater type person, but I cater to everybody that I love. And so in a situation like that, he wouldn't have had to complain. However, I'm also not a fellow artist. I think that their shit was very situational. They're both rappers. So like when she first gets up in the morning, yeah, I'm going to my phone. He said specifically, he was like, whenever you're around a man, as soon as you wake up, your focus should be on him. It shouldn't be your phone. Sir, I'm an artist, an independent artist at that. I'm going to my phone because I need to make sure that I get a bag. Like, I'm going to there. I am going to handle business. Then we can go and do whatever we need to do.
When I'm around a man, I don't have a phone. I don't.
His point exactly.
What is a phone? Like,
but I felt like if you were in a situation where you were like expecting bags to come through email or through like a text message, or let's say if you were waiting to book something, I think even if you was with the nigga, you would take care of that. I think above all else, you are about your bag.
But maybe I would set a schedule and wake up on time so that.
Look at this. But I love it because I thought I was going to be the one. It's her.
I'm really that girl. So yeah, if I was in that situation where my money was on the phone, then I'm going to definitely prioritize my man and then get my money.
Okay. You think think this is when like an assistant comes in handy? Like, hey, so I'm gonna be off grid for this amount of time.
Yeah, from
for
here
like
to here.
just for these few hours, and then I'll check in.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That'll work.
yeah, I agree.
So, not to be a pick me, but pick me.
Not saying I'm putting my resume out there. However,
Hey, I am not available emotionally,
oh,
but we're good.
do you think? I was thinking when I first heard finesse, like let's take Erica Banks out of it. Let's just say that that's the mindset of a man. Like, hey, like whenever we're together, it should be about me. I want you to cater me, etc. They say chivalry is dead. Do you think that the same applies towards women catering to men? Like chivalry is dead, but so is catering.
Yes.
Okay, what do you think caused it?
That women have to go to work.
Okay.
You can't take care of the house properly, which is be a servant, when you have to go to work too.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that's where it died.
I think this fucking I'll do it mentality that a lot of women have is what's hindering us. Because I feel like some women, I feel like that I'm included in this. Like even though like we kind of have to do more such as work,
Right.
you still prioritize the domestic shit too. So it's kind of like we just adapt.
Right.
But I'm wondering like how are the men adapting in the same way? Like I have to work and I'm cooking and I'm cleaning and I'm sucking dick and I'm catering and I'm da 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 da. But like you're working and what else?
There are some men that are working and like picking up the kids and cleaning the house and making dinner or making sure there is dinner provided so you don't have to do it. So
That is the equal.
yeah,
I think that's fair. All right.
we both take care of the house. Okay, so I don't know if this relates at all or at all. But do you think honesty is something that should be appreciated or demanded?
I think it should be appreciated. I think it should be appreciated. I think honesty is like kind of loose too. Like how do you define honesty? Because we kind of talked about that before. Like what is a lie? Like if I withhold pieces of information because I don't feel like it's important in this situation, would you still consider me honest? You know what I'm saying? So I guess like, what are we doing? But I think you should never expect full-blown honesty from anybody because that's just not how people roll. But if they are honest, you should appreciate it. Definitely shouldn't be expected.
So I'm the type that I don't like to ask questions. Like, if we're talking about it, if you brought it up, I'll get into it. But I don't want to ask you directly anything because I feel like if you wanted me to know, you would have told me. And I don't ever want to put you in a position to lie to me. So honesty is when you're like just forthcoming with information for no reason. You didn't have to tell me that.
Yeah.
To me, that's honesty. So when you're honest, I really appreciate it because nobody owes you anything, and you didn't owe me that, but you don't want me out here looking stupid,
Right, as long as
or just not knowing, or you just trust me enough to give me that information. So I appreciate honesty.
For sure. We were, I had a light bulb moment and I'm retracting. Okay, so bags in the finesse 2 times in here. Okay. So, if you were an artist, rapper, singer, whatever, would you have sex to a song that your ex performs, sang, wrote, etc.? Or is that too close for comfort? Or do you think that would be too close for comfort? Because you're thinking about your ex because it's their song.
I would do it.
So it wouldn't matter to you.
It would matter, but I would still do it. Why would you not do it?
I would skip this.
If you came on, we're gonna skip. We're gonna fuck up the whole mood and skip right now. I love this song. Are you kidding me? What?
That's why I was messing with him. I love it. I think that's healthy enough. Like I can still appreciate the times that we have, and I don't gotta skip you.
And if he want to skip it, I'm okay with that.
That's fair.
But I ain't skipping shit. But knowing the nigga, he probably want to fuck you up to your nigga song. Now you think about me with your nigga song. Like niggas play games. So.
All day.
We need some chalk.
I've been to the dog stores 137 times.
They have chalk?
Sure they do.
Is it decent?
I mean, it's chalk. How decent it is.
You're right, it's just for that. That's why I'm always overdoing it. I'm done overdoing it, so I'm not going back outside.
Okay, if you say so, I don't believe you, but okay.
Why would I go back outside?
I don't know, I just foresee you being, I'm not gonna go back outside, and I'm gonna be on Instagram tomorrow, you're gonna be outside.
I think you're manifesting that for me, and I love that. Can you manifest a good time?
Oh, you're always a good time.
Okay, can you manifest a paid event?
That's what's been happening, so it's not on
Okay.
the schedule.
Okay.
That's, yeah, good
Thank
time.
you. I appreciate
You're
you.
welcome.
Everybody needs a you. I hate it if y'all don't have one.
So, what happened?
Before we do that, okay, so I want to play truth or drink.
Oh, I have questions for that.
Okay.
What's,
No?
so we just gonna go back and forth, or do you want to like ask 3 and then you ask 3?
Okay.
What's your most shallow reason for not going on a second date?
His breath stink.
I feel like that's fair.
Okay.
What's the worst date you ever had?
The worst thing I ever had was just a bad interaction because I was on a date and then I ran into somebody that I was dealing with and they were on a date.
That was awkward.
Yeah, yeah.
Did y'all address it like in person? Or it was just like a bunch of like eye contact. Like,
Nah, we addressed it in person. We addressed it then. Yeah.
Oh my, wait.
Not right at that moment.
Oh, okay.
It was just okay. But yeah, it was addressed.
Ooh, I'm not asking that one. Do you cover your eyes during the scary part of the movie?
No, I laugh.
I cover my eyes immediately. And when I'm on roller coasters, my eyes are closed the whole time, which is why I don't like going on roller coasters. Like, what's the point? My eyes are closed the whole time.
Yeah, no, I stopped that when I was like 12.
It's not fun for me, like roller coasters.
I would never drink. I have no problem telling the truth. Alright.
You can scroll up too. You going down to the hard
Okay.
ones.
What's your dream first date?
I just would love where it's totally planned. I don't have to do anything. Just like, hey, I want you to meet me here. And I don't want it to be like just us hopping around. And I want the first place, the first event to be so good that I don't care what happens afterwards. And I just want it to be spontaneous, and I want us to connect, and there'd be like some fireworks and stuff. But yeah, like I don't see it being a specific place. I just want the vibe to be so perfect to where we're just hopping around, and I don't want us to stop.
So I had a date like that. We went to like a low key like pre-game spot before we went to Atlanta brunch. And then we went to ride around the city and smoke. And then we went to ride scooters around the city. And we went to Piedmont and it ended in a fight. Yeah, but it was a great day. It was still
Like,
to this day.
Did y'all fight each other? Y'all fought other people.
Each other.
What the? I mean, that's exciting.
Because people want to bring up, we having a great day. Somebody wanted to bring up some old stuff that doesn't matter. I thought we were going to like avoid the, not even like, that don't matter. This was a beautiful and no, it had to be addressed. I guess it was on their mind all day.
It can never be perfect.
But it was still great. But anyway, that was my first question to you.
Yep.
What's your favorite drink?
Alcoholic or non?
Either.
Okay. My favorite drink, non-alcoholic, Jude's mom makes this like pineapple punch. I don't know what she does. It's like
Did I have?
pineapple. No, you had sorrel. But
I
this
want
is
that.
like what she has at like on birthday parties, Christmas, etc. It's like lemonade, but pineapple. She throws ginger in there, and she's actually like grating, like fresh ginger is so good. I could drink that all day. My favorite alcoholic drink, I'm a simple like margarita, no, a catadilla.
What is that?
Catadilla is basically a margarita except it uses mezcal liquor instead of tequila. So it's just mezcal, lime, agave, some ice.
You should make me that.
I have before. Remember when?
I like it too.
But yeah, I have y'all kind of like the smoky drink.
What kind of night was this?
When we were at your previous podcast, and I had brought the mezcal and I
Got it. Okay. Who's your favorite family member?
That's so hard. I don't have a favorite family.
You have to answer.
No, I'm answering.
Oh.
I'm just saying it's not just one. I feel like whatever the situation is calls for a different family member. Like I vibe out with all of them in different ways.
For different
reasons. Yeah, but I feel like
for this, you are my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite cousin?
No, so here's the thing. I'm still trying to develop a real relationship with them because I was always the oldest. Mm-hmm. So I was more so hanging with like my aunties and I was like the babysitter.
Oh, you were way older because you don't have like a really large family.
So Charles is 2 years younger than me, but then my cousin Deja is like a year younger than him, and then came Good and then Reggie and then da. So like all of them are like close and they have a relationship. So I'm trying to get that now. And now that we're older, I think it's easier and we've been like talking more, but I haven't developed a relationship enough to be like, this is my favorite person. Nor do I want to have a favorite. I love you all.
I got a favorite. So I come from a huge family. And you wouldn't think so because I'm always by myself, but yep. So my family's huge, so there was always cousins like 10, 15 years older, first cousins. Mm-hmm. There's like 10 cousins around my age. There's the younger cousins, but my favorite cousin is a younger cousin. She was born in like 94, 95.
Yeah.
But shout out to Jessica. But I don't know, I feel like we just vibe out the same, like we just be on the same thing, we dress the same, we think the same, like my favorite.
I think when you have like a larger family like that, it's easier to just kind of like narrow in on like.
Yeah, when you have a huge family, you know who the favorite cousin is. Like you know who's clicked up. At the end of the day, we all gonna be like we're all the same.
Right.
But like that's the cousin. Like, are you gonna be there? All right.
I'm gonna pull up.
Yeah. It's your turn. Or we can play. Rapid fire.
Looking at our first round of rapid fire
today though
was so funny because like at one point you was like you're just having a conversation. I was like not really like whatever you say I'm literally saying the first thing that comes to my mind.
But that's how you play the game.
So funny.
But one word responses.
One word only. Okay, that makes sense. I was doing phrases.
You go off.
Leaf.
Tree.
Which.
Outside.
Sun.
Shine.
Hot.
Weather.
Rain.
I don't know how tree relate with which.
Nature, getting the bark off of things. I just saw like tree equals herbs equals grass equals
bird.
Hey, people's minds work differently. What do you think about, do you keep up with like basketball at all? I know this is off. Okay, so you know that John Morant is like under fire because he had a gun on live or whatever?
Yeah.
Do you feel like do you think people are coming too hard off on?
Yeah.
Coming onto him too hard?
Why you can't have a gun on live? Like I get it, you're a public figure, you're supposed to be perfect, but no, I just work here. So why can't I be myself? What's wrong with guns? It's legal, it's mine.
Yeah.
What? Like, I didn't show myself killing nobody with the gun. It's a gun.
I feel like the same way that I've said before, like, I don't like how people put, like, singers, rappers, everybody on this pedestal as if they aren't human and they're supposed to be, like, super perfect and saints, and they're supposed to lead by example. I didn't ask to be a role model. Like, I understand that
I
that's
never
what some
told
people,
y'all I wanted to be a
right.
role model.
Like, I'm human and I'm bound to make mistakes too, and it's just like
That shouldn't be a mistake though. That shouldn't count as a mistake.
it's a mistake in y'all's eyes, deciding to court of public opinion. It was a mistake.
Yeah, like.
But I'm just doing me.
It really bothers me.
Yeah.
That people have that much say so. That someone else's opinion matters that much that I could be off work.
It sucks. And it's like, why are the athletes held to a higher standard than what, like, I feel like with artists, like, okay, they're canceled for like the day and it's like, it's over with. But it's like, athletes, you're not supposed to be found out to do drugs. You're not supposed to do anything wrong. Like, you're just supposed to be
I don't know. I don't like that.
I don't like it either. It's the worst.
But artists, I don't know. Maybe because of all the deals and all the other people they're associated with.
That's true, because if I am sponsored by your brand, then I'm not the face of your brand and I'm tied to your brand, you can't be having me on.
And you got people emailing me every day, like, why are you still working with? That's so annoying.
That is annoying.
But yeah, I mean, at the same time, he know his role and his position. Like, you can't move the same. The money is supposed to change you.
Yeah.
It has to change you.
Yeah.
You can't get the money and still be doing the same shit you was doing before you had the money and think that you're gonna keep the money.
Yeah, that's fair.
You gotta do something different.
I think that's fair, because I always like, money's not going to change, it's not going to change me. Like, it definitely is, but I think I'm thinking more of like foundational.
To my core.
To my core,
yeah, I'm
still.
gonna be who I am. But
yeah.
brand new. Sorry, you don't know me anymore.
New check, who this?
Is that bad? Nope, it's not. Live your life. What was, I just wanted to totally off subject. Not really, speaking of black men, I wanted to shout out Keith Lee. Keith Lee, I know him as a food reviewer on TikTok. He's so many more things. He is a husband, he is a father, he is a boxer. No, is it boxer?
MMA, I think.
He is a fighter. But yeah, he's an amazing man, and he like changed his whole life by simply like being himself, doing true, genuine. It feels like it's like your favorite cousin. Like, he is amazing because he can do no wrong. Like, and he has changed his whole life just off being consistent and doing food reviews. Anything can happen.
And not only is like, he's also blessing other people. I think that's what you meant as far as the being genuine. Like, he was doing the food reviews, like kind of like helping promote these small businesses.
But he wasn't even intentionally promoting them. Like, he was giving his honest opinion, and based off that, everybody feels his love, genuine light, and they listened to him. And they went to these restaurants that were like on the verge of closing their doors, some of them, and now they can't keep up with all the new business they have. So he is using his platform to bless others, and it's not even intentional. Like, he's just being himself. He's amazing.
I love that. So something similar to what you were saying, like, I shouted out Tabitha Brown before, but she's like the same thing, like just super genuine herself. She just spreads so much love and positivity to everybody that follows her. But she posted recently, it was like a picture of her when she was like 21. It was basically like a letter to herself, like telling her 21-year-old self, like, hey, like, I know that at this point you felt like you moved backwards, but just know, like, you're definitely in path to like do great things. And I was just like, I feel like we should do that to ourselves more. Just kind of check in, like, hey, like, even though it seems a little rocky right now, just know like you're on your way to be amazing. Just like stick in there, you know what I mean?
We should practice that.
Yeah.
We should write a letter to our past self. Whether it's your yesterday you, your last year, your 10 years ago, and just give gratitude for like everything that we made it through.
Yeah, because everything is just a lesson. Like, I truly feel that way, because it's like you wouldn't be the person you are today without hitting those bumpy roads and going through those trials and like coming up out of it and being triumphant after all of it. So We should definitely do that. We should grant ourselves more grace.
I really appreciate who I am. Like, I don't think I've been through a whole lot, but then like when I sit back and like tell different stories, I'm like, God damn.
It's been a while, right?
Girl, what are you doing? But it's like, yeah, and everything I've been through, like I still remain true to my core.
That's beautiful.
Give a fuck about none of that. I am not the problem.
The reason why that spoke to me, because I like think that I said I was gonna talk about this, but I feel like I have come to a point where I may, because I self-diagnose myself all the time. I'm self-diagnosed ADHD, I'm all those things, right?
Right.
But I think I've self-diagnosed myself with body dysmorphia as well.
Welcome.
And so her saying that was like, hey queen, like even though you feel this way right now, like just know. But I had also kind of been telling myself that like, hey, like it's fine. You're picking up on things you want to change now before it gets crazy, and it's gonna be a snapback season. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I've always had body dysmorphia, so.
I did too. I just am now like identifying, because like now we have terms to apply to these
That's
things that we've been feeling forever, and I don't want to learn any more terms. I don't want to subscribe to.
I hate labels.
Like I don't want to subscribe to it, but yeah, like that's like I started drinking weight gainers in middle school because I wanted to gain weight, which is because people would make fun of me because I was skinny with no butt. But like the fact that you're making fun of somebody for not having a butt in middle school is wild. But my best friends, you and Asia, was like had bodies.
I didn't have no damn body.
You and Asia had bodies in middle school.
I had boobs.
That's all that matters to it.
I didn't have no, but I had hips.
You know what I'm saying? Boobs and like
I didn't
have
have
a butt.
hips. That's crazy. I was in the 5th grade in a C cup in hips. That is what is in the water.
Yeah.
I hate that for me.
So, you know, we live, we thrive. We keep it moving.
We're good. Either
That's
way.
fine. Yeah.
You don't have the worst body you've seen today.
And it's not to a point where I'm being harmful to like I'm not throwing up my food, like I'm not crying myself to sleep, like it's not anything like that. But you've thrown up your food or cried yourself to sleep.
Not cry.
So just rock yourself to sleep.
I ain't gonna cry about it, but yeah, I've definitely. But that was in like middle school.
Yeah, no, I've never done that. I was drinking OG flat tummy teas in like high school, but that's not anything crazy.
No.
Or anything too extreme.
I'm okay with it.
Yeah, so
I'm okay with a lot of things though, so
yeah.
you tread lightly.
You're honestly one of the most non-judgmental people that I know.
Oh my god, I've heard that before today. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah. So it's
I don't
honestly
judge
true.
at all. Like I'll talk my shit, but at the end of the day, like I don't care. I don't care what you do. Why would I care? Everybody got a chapter that they don't read out loud. So for you to like tell me the little light shit, I'm like, it's nothing.
You think that there's such thing as like oversharing? Like, is there something you're like, all right, like I'm not judging you, but you ain't have to share that either.
Depends on the setting. It's not oversharing. When it's your business, it's not oversharing. But like certain things about other people,
Yeah.
I shouldn't know. I shouldn't know things about people that I don't know because you overshared it.
I feel like oversharing your own business is a thing too, because it's like, not to say like I'm not here for you, but sometimes I'm not like, we're not even, you know what I mean? Like we're not there to where you should feel comfortable laying something that heavy on me.
Shit do be heavy. Shit be really
Like,
heavy.
oh,
But
no,
I don't take nothing serious.
you don't.
So that's why I be like, whoa. But I quickly move past it.
How about these shots? Like, move right
Yeah.
past
Ooh, that was a lot, girl. Anyway.
it.
So yeah, but I'm okay if you don't share.
Yeah. My birthday's in 3 weeks.
Are you excited?
I guess I am. Like I'm just on some chill shit. Like I feel like there's like these monumental birthdays that like you're supposed to go hard for. And other ones say, it's the birthday. I'm chilling. I really don't have to do too much. But I was wondering, when you were bringing in your birthday, like did you do anything to like try to set the tone for what your new year was? Because this is actually our new year.
I don't feel like I did, no. I was just happy. I was in a good mood. I kept a good mindset. What did I do? Oh, I had a really good, I had a great birthday
Right.
going into my birthday, I was just in good spirits.
Yeah.
That's all I cared about. And I looked good.
Yeah. I think for me, like, I don't want to overthink it, because whenever I overthink my birthday, I just be stressed out the day of. So I just kind of want to be on some chill shit and like just kind of go with the flow, and whatever happens, happens. I also am not subscribing to I can only celebrate my birthday like the actual day of and or that weekend. The whole month of April is mine, so
For
like
sure.
even if I don't get to everybody that weekend, we gonna do something.
Yeah, it's always my birthday. I've just got over my birthday season, I think. No, not really.
You're still going strong?
Nah, I think last week was a good hoorah.
Do you have any plans for the St. Patty's Day? Because I know you love St. Patrick's Day.
No, I don't. I guess I'll just drink. Do you want to drink? It's a Friday. Oh,
we're gonna record. So
Woo, I got
we should make like green drinks.
We will.
And wear green. That'd be cool.
I was so excited. Do we have to wear any certain? No, I know what I'm gonna wear already.
You have green already? Green is
Yeah.
not something that I keep in my closet.
Yeah, you know me, pastels and shit.
That's the shit. You know the vibes. Yeah, so I gotta go figure out what I'm gonna wear that's green. Who's gonna get a shirt? Because you don't see my bottoms. I could be in here Winnie the Pooh and it.
Exactly. Look, I always go green.
Yeah, true.
Green's a thing for me. I don't know. There's a story behind that.
Would you like to share the story? Why is green always on you?
It was somebody's favorite color, so I made it mine.
Oh, that's cute.
It's not my favorite color, but I fuck with it because it's there.
Did you ever transform or like low key change who you were because you
Absolutely, every single day. So I was just telling somebody that yesterday. I'm like, I mirror you.
Okay, so
whatever you are, whoever you are, I'm gonna be perfect,
Mhm.
and I can do that with any and everyone.
I like that. So like, are you different people like within the same day, depending on who? Like, let's say if you leave me now and go hang out with somebody else, are you still this version of Mo, or do you adapt to whoever they are?
I'm still Mo, but now I'm more diverse than like another subject or some shit like Mo, but I watch football, like type shit, like still very much Mo if Mo was in this field. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I want to go back to Chateau Elan. Their wine is so potent. Top tier. And I feel like you can finesse the system. Like, I feel like the first time I went for your birthday, I didn't understand. So we did the flights, right? But then the next time I went, I was like,
we didn't do flights.
I did the tour, the tasting flights. I'm sorry, the tasting.
Flights is 3 to 4 different kinds.
We had 4 to 6 different wines. Either way, it's a limited amount. You get a tasting of it.
Okay.
You say flights. No, I say flights. You say tasting tomato. Same concept. But the next time I went, I was like, okay, guys, this is what we're gonna do. Everybody buy a different bottle of wine, and you just gonna share it. When I tell you, I left there so wine drunk, it was beautiful.
But we bought bottles when we went there. So we went there for the experience of the thing, and we had the food.
The charcuterie boards.
I had a adult Lunchable today.
Nice. What did I eat today? Oh, we already talked about it.
That's all I ate on the way up. Oh man, how long is it gonna take you to cook?
Not
You still feel
long.
like cooking?
I'll cook for you.
Aww,
Yeah.
I love that for me. What else am I getting? Just the entree?
Fries.
Do you cook it in the same grease?
No.
You're perfect.
I don't think it was the same grease.
I'm so excited.
I still want some cornbread, but that's aggressive. I don't even think I have cornbread, but I want some.
I have like 6 boxes.
I like
Jiffy.
once upon a time like Jiffy stayed. Like I have to have Jiffy. I always have grits. I always have oatmeal. There's like select
Rice.
seasonings that I always have rice.
Spanish people don't play about their
Eggs. Keep eggs and I have to keep garlic, onions, a couple peppers.
I always have lettuce, onions, peppers, like all the sun-dried tomatoes, banana peppers.
To just throw a salad together.
Yeah, croutons, all that. I always have rice. I always have nuts. I always have a fruit.
I made a bomb ass salad today.
What was in it?
So romaine lettuce, the baby mixed greens, red onion, cherry tomato, grape tomatoes, salmon that I cooked, salmon bites or whatever.
Air fry?
No, I did it in the skillet.
Oh, you like it?
I like it now. I like when I do the bites that way, and I've just been cooking like all the bites, and I just like keep them inside the fridge so we can just pull it and make like salads. We can do like a wrap, whatever.
You should do a garlic honey butter like.
That's what I did. The first night I did a honey.
How do I know you?
Like a honey lemon pepper drizzle type of situation. Beautiful. And blue cheese, and I made a homemade vinaigrette.
I'll take it. I haven't really had much to eat today. I had some leftover vegetable stew.
I like that you've been like keeping the vegetable stew going.
Yeah, it's the same pot.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
would just left it in the fridge and like move on to something else.
Yeah, no, cause like I'd be hungry, but then I'd be like, fuck, I'm not trying to cook.
Yeah, I think I'm about to make my vegetarian gumbo to just like eat on and try my damnedest to not cook rice with it. Cause like I usually always keep rice with it and don't fuck around and go get some red lobster biscuits.
I had cornbread. I had Fiesta cornbread, I call it. But I put honey in it. Honey, corn, onions, jalapenos.
I think that's fire. I love a little sweet spicy.
Yeah.
Like my favorite flavor of wings at Taco Mac is the honey chipotle with blue cheese.
I always get pineapple and jalapeno on my pizza.
I've not had a pineapple ham pizza in a while, but I would not turn my nose up at it. Like if somebody offered it to me, I would take a couple slices.
Back in my carnivore days, I did not used to eat pineapple on pizza for real, like fruit don't go on pizza. So I don't think I've ever had a Hawaiian.
So good. Do you remember there was a restaurant that's no longer Steak and Ale, I want to say it was.
Nope.
You never been to Steak and Ale? Well, they had like this. So whenever I would go out to eat, like I would get the grown up foods. Like I would not get from the kids meal.
Okay.
And so I got this like chicken, and it was like a Hawaiian chicken. So it was like grilled chicken breast, and it had like a grilled pineapple on top. I went home and made it immediately in like 7th grade. I was like, Mom, you gotta make this. Delicious.
I love I used to put pineapple on my turkey wings.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
I miss it. Ooh, I miss a good turkey wing.
I feel like I haven't found a place that makes real good like West Indian food, more specifically Jamaican food, because I have eaten at like a Jamaican person's house and it's not the same.
No,
But when I went to visit Juice's family in Florida, she made baked jerk wings, but they were like almost sweet kind of. And then she made a rice. It was rice and peas, but it had like cranberries. And it was like the perfect sweet and spicy. And I've been like searching for that, and I have not been able to get it anywhere.
The first time I ever really ate Jamaican food, it wasn't from a restaurant. It was from a house.
Yeah.
And I've been chasing that high ever since.
You can't get it anywhere. It's like from a restaurant. You have to go to their house.
There's this one Jamaican spot in Athens, my favorite. I've been to every Jamaican spot in the world. It's my favorite Jamaican, and it's Kelly's.
Mm-hmm.
And they are open Tuesday through Saturday. They're always flooded. Everyone loves it, but they have spicy cabbage, and their cabbage, the first time we ate it, like we couldn't breathe. Our eyes was watering, but it was the taste.
So good.
It was so good. And then after that, it's never been that high yet, and I'll get like a whole tray of it. I
love some good cabbage. The best Jamaican restaurant that I've had, where my grandparents had their shop off of Trinity Avenue, right next to it is a place called Fox's. I don't know if Fox's is still there. That was the first time that I had oxtail. No, I had oxtail at Juice's house. But I had curry chicken from there, and I was like, oh. And I would go there and get cocoa bread every Saturday. But I've not been able to find a Jamaican restaurant to match it.
So what's your go-to Jamaican order?
Curry chicken, rice and peas, cabbage, macaroni and cheese if they have it. I'm getting cocoa bread on the side. I don't subscribe to the patty inside of the cocoa bread. I feel like that's aggressive.
It's a sandwich in a sandwich.
I'm not doing that.
I understand,
but I'm not doing it.
So I'm gonna get brown brown stew chicken.
So we had a few technical difficulties, but thank you so much for watching. Make sure you follow, subscribe, leave a comment, message us, do the things. See you next week.